update operation. Yeah, I'm just thinking aloud.
Yeah, that's okay. So I think it's fine if you what you can do is that in the image in the proto file of where there is the image
Yeah, I'm not sure
update.
if it is doable with the ONL, ONL installer. So I'm not sure.
That is a good question. We did have an implementation of the image update on ONL, but it is kind of a it's only for the in-band update, in-band image update, which like does a complete rehaul of the whole ONL. Like it comes bundled with ONL. So I'm not sure. That is probably a better question for Amit and his team, because he did include those changes into the OpenOLT. There was a patch a while ago. I think you were on it that included those changes. What they do is basically they run a set of scripts. And I believe that if you guys are interested in static assignment of the IPs, you could include that element of static assignment of that IP within the creation of those scripts. You just include another script that statically assigns it within ONL, and then does the image update, and then it gets picked up again. I'm not like 100% on this, but I think this could work. Okay, maybe a point for Amit to maybe a point for you to discuss with Amit and his team. They did the implementation. So. Okay. No problem. Chip, or are you okay with this change?
Yeah, I think it should be fine. Since we're a micro plug, I do a lot of this configuration actually through a config map. So adapting to just the few parameters that we really would have to support is probably not much of an issue.
Okay, sounds good.
And then if we're running as a chassis-based system, where we, have many OLTs and also a device manager for the chassis, and of course that's a per chassis vendor basis, and hopefully we can get some integrators to do that work for us.
That makes total sense. That makes total sense.
But we're very flexible. We don't have fans to control or power supplies to control.
Okay, perfect. One thing is okay. If you guys can just give it a +1, so we can merge it whenever we can. Okay, so the other element that I know we have an update for is that there are some tests that are being developed by Adtran, and the scheduled date for submission of those tests is the end of November. And they will work for any given device management interface adapter, because they will include a pattern that basically reads the expected results, if I'm not mistaken, out of a file. And that is basically you can insert in that file whatever tree structure your OLT has and whatever values you expect to read out of the OLT itself. So they will be parameterized. We will have a Jenkins job to run them on BBSim in ONF to showcase how it's done, basically create a pipeline. And then whenever OLTs come in for certification, if they want to get certified against the device management interface too, we will include that in our testing through that Jenkins pipeline. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. For the other remaining things, such as the implementation on BBSim of some of these elements, I really do not have an update, because this is, it's really, I would have to say, unfortunately, a low priority for us at ONF, because we have already many other things on our plate. and those many other things are taking precedence over this one. But it will come. Let's see what when the tests come, if we need to do some integration and we can leverage some of the resources from the rest of the team. But I'm not gonna commit to anything here. I would say that all of this is more kind of a best effort approach, because we really cannot commit at this moment and at this point in time to any of those things, given the effort and the constraints in time that we have. Is there anything that is particularly important for any of you out of those elements?
Yeah, we're not dependent on any of the 2.6 device management work yet. So
okay. Burak, anything that Turk Telecom would like to get into 2.6 out of those things? It's really mostly about showcasing it on BBSim, because the capability of the interface is already there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not aware of some explicit requirements regarding this matter. So that's why
Okay.
I don't have any comments right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
In general, usually getting automated tests are always great because they help keep the APIs stable.
Yeah, I know. That's I think the test will get there in 2.6.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how much they are testing. But as soon as, if we have the framework, it's easier to include more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at least having the framework in 2.6 is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, perfect. That was all of the topics I had for today. Do you guys have anything else that you want to discuss? Anything that in your testing came up? Anything that I missed out of the 2.6 stuff? Anything?
Not from my side.
Okay. Then if not, I'll give you guys some time back of your day, and we can continue talking about this whenever the next call is, and we'll keep up to date on Slack and everything else. If you can, just please +1 the patch from Amit here, so we can go ahead and merge it when the time is right.
I'll do that right
Thanks,
away.
everybody.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye bye.